So the story of Joey. Joey was my niece, as I said, and she had a tough childhood and struggles. She finished high school, she went into college, she finished her associates, she did very well, and somewhere along the way in her 30s she began to seriously abuse drugs, and we had her in rehab. She did well, and then a tragedy happened, and then back to rehab, and finally in early 2021, I think January 2021, she was arrested. No, January 2020, she was arrested. And that was the best thing that happened to her. I spoke to her on her video chat, and she was talking about Jesus, and the people who went into the jail ministry gave her a book, and she read the book, and she found peace and joy in Jesus. Finally, she did the drug program in her state and went away for 6 months. And during that time, I wrote to her, and I told her I was praying for her, for God to heal her heart. And she called me right before she got out of the rehab, and she said, "Aunt Lene, I don't want you to worry about me anymore because God is healing my heart." And she did get out, and she's doing well, but she had to have surgery, and I don't know exactly what happened with it, but her birthday was in May, and so I sent her a text and I said, "Happy birthday, I love you." And June 2nd, I got the news that she passed away. And so I did ask for a sign. I normally don't do that. I asked the Lord to show me, speak to me, if she was with him. I was about 90% sure she was with him. And I was walking one day, and it began to rain, and so I started walking inside my carport, and next to my car was in the cement. The rain was on the cement, but there was a heart. And immediately I felt the Lord saying, I've healed her heart. And so I knew that was a sign, and then after that, everywhere he sent me hearts. There, a leaf that would be on my seat in my car. I don't know how it got there. There's a table and marble, and there's a heart, and I happened to sit at that table, and just on and on and on things. And it's just amazing how God keeps reminding me that He's with her, and that He sees us. He is El Roi, the God who sees us.